Yeah, my favourite lyric is probably, and you can pull your heart out around 3 o'clock when the 2 for 1s have done. It's to say I've done the writer's block, but I think I've always thought it was undone the writer's block.
Undone.
I'm going to stick. I'm going to stick that. I'm going to stick with that. Bloody Google. But yeah, I've done the writer's block, and I think that's that thing I referenced in the first podcast that we did, where I said the way that he will change something you could say one way in a more literal sense, and he'll change it, and he'll kind of put an image in your head. So obviously, what he's saying there is that you have a few drinks and you get the courage to text a girl, basically, and it's something he references a couple of times in the song. But what he's done, instead of just saying that literally, is he's thought, what can you compare that not being able to say to a girl, not being able to get the words out, and he compared it to writer's block, which is obviously something that writers get when they can't write their next book. They just can't get into it. They run out of ideas. And he's compared it to that brilliantly. So he's then able to put that in the lyric and say it in this really original way. And then also to say when the 2 for 1. And it's that thing again culturally where he's not said at any point there that he's having loads of drinks and that's enabled him to know what to say. He's used 2 for 1. He's used culture to just say 2 for 1. And we all know what he means. We all know he's referring to alcohol. There's a lot of deals here, and I don't know if it's just the UK, but where they'll have kind of 2 for 1 offers on drinks. Buy 2 get 1 free, basically. It's funny that he never actually talks about drinking in that, but we know exactly what he means. Just to say it in that way, to say when 2 for 1 unlocks the writer's block, it's just a really smart, witty way of saying I drank too much, and that enabled me to pick up the courage to text you some shite about how much I like you. And he's just encapsulating all that in this one line, without even saying most of the words in there that reference it, but he just puts that in your head, that image.
It's amazing for those references to be just so on point. Like, I don't think there's anyone who listened to that when it came out and thought, I don't understand what they're on about here. It was just him basically pointing things out, going, look at this, look at this. It's like Peter Kay, but good.
What would your favourite lyric be? I think I know what you might say. I think you might have already referenced it.
See, I can't get past the Larry girls hung out the window of the limousine. Of course, it's fancy dress, and they're all looking quite forlorn in bunny ears and devil horns, and how rhyming forlorn, this kind of like half rhyme of forlorn and devil horns is just again like kind of like straying from where you'd expect it to go. This kind of, but just the image that lyric conjures up of like hen nights, just. They'll go out, or a bachelorette party, as our transatlantic listeners would call it. But they'll go out all day. They'll hire a limousine. They'll go to various pubs and bars, and by midnight, they're in a mood with each other. They've fallen out. Someone's found out that the husband to be is cheating on them, and they will be looking forlorn. But they've still got the little devil horns and the bunny ears on, and that's just an image that never fails to make me laugh. It's one I've seen a million times.